And I went up front hill last night after I got here, and I just had to slow down. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm already just in the big ring, just flying up this and convincing my family. So if you guys see him around, just tell him, move back to Durango, please. I think my kids are pumped with the training and everything, so really just a mother-in-law. If you just see her over here, thanks Durango for having us, we're so pumped.
Comunque alla fine tutto bene qui e una bellissima organizzazione.
So this is the first time that Vincenzo is coming to Colorado, and is pretty happy regarding the welcome he has so far.
Enthusiasm before the race, you know, we show up in large crowds, like last year in that Independence Pass, I believe it was. We were standing like, you know, a few lines deep, so it was, you know, goosebump feeling going up there, people just yelling at you, cheering you up, and that's one of the reasons why I like to come back. Plus, it's great shopping for the kids here.
Coming into this year's USA Pro Challenge.
Yeah, the Olympics were great. You know, two fourth place finishes. It's kind of a bittersweet place to end up at the Olympic Games, but could have been a lot worse. And I think as a country, we really represented well with TJ there. Doing a really big work for me, especially in the last 40K of the road race.
I came based on two reasons. One, personal reason. I'd raced a lot in Colorado in my previous career as a mountain biker. 18 years since I first visited Durango. Would you believe that? I think it was my 5th time here in that period, and I just thought it's a great place to have a race, and the whole concept and having a good organisation for a race, it fits so well in the world of cycling.
And last year's race, can you reminisce a little bit for us and take us through last year?
Yeah, last year, I mean, I think the crowds blew everyone away, the organization blew everyone away. I remember I got into Jersey, into Aspen, you know, got a little nippy going down the pass there. Yeah, and then Levi did an incredible time trial the next day, took the jersey off me, and I was pretty emotional that day. It was hard to lose it, and I'm hoping that this year I can pull it together in that final time trial and maybe take the jersey home.
Just having the opportunity to race this kind of caliber race back in the United States, let alone in Colorado where we know most of the roads already, just means a great deal to all of us. I mean, this is something we always dreamed of as young professionals. We have great depth, you know, and then we've got Tommy going from coast to coast with hometowns, you know. So sorry, it doesn't get much deeper than that. But it's true.
From the earlier accident this year, take us through last year, obviously as the overall champion, and a little bit of preview for this year.
Oh, last year was fantastic. You could really feel, and it was clear that Colorado had been bursting at the seams and itching for a race of this caliber for, was it 23 years since the Course Classic, and they just came out with all that enthusiasm, and it was amazing to be a part of. And I kind of missed the Dumb and Dumber quote that TJ said earlier, but now that I get it, I gotta say that scene where they get off the scooter and they're stuck to each other, that's what I was like getting off the bike in Aspen. Yeah. You mean you had an extra pair to coming down that descent?
We're in the Rockies.
John Denver's full of shit, yeah. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome, and been looking forward to it ever since we finished that day, that memorable day in Denver last year. There were a lot of great moments, but the Vail time trial was extra special. You know, I won by such a big margin there, and
.11.